As we all know, public schools around the state are in dire need of maintenance and repair. It's a disaster. And the total burden for that should not be on the local municipalities.
Yes.
When the state lottery first came into being, that money was supposed to go to public schools. It did not. It went into the general fund. And as a result, the money is not there to take care of the school situation. So as governor, does that concern you at all, or would it concern you at all? And what would you do about it?
We've got a governor that loves to grab whatever revenue that she can. She's raised taxes or fees in every single one of her budgets. But what is most disturbing is a point that you raised. Revenue that should go to a specific department or a specific area, she's taken what she called so-called scoops. Let's call it what it is. She's raided different funds. She's tried to do it in so many different areas. The biggest that I think many of you have heard about is the 911 fees. $15 million we generate from that fee that we pay for. But what she has done in successive budgets is tried to take, and last one was close to $10 million of that fee to go into the general fund. That's got to stop, because the dollars that we pay for should go into these areas, whether it's to fix schools or to fix 911. Because when I saw that story on Channel 10 with Coventry was still on punch cards, that's crazy. Granted, it's a state fund, but those funds, if there's excess funds, it should go back to the local municipalities to help provide additional resources for them to fund many of these projects and upgrades. And that's how we really need to tackle many of these issues. In fact, a couple days ago, the governor and I were at a forum in front of United Way. She's talking about how she's done so much for housing. We need more affordable housing and this and that for so many people. All lip service. Because guess what? She did the same thing to Rhode Island housing, took millions to put it into the general fund. Our spending's out of control. And this governor keeps scooping away a lot of our hard-earned dollars for projects and dollars where it needs to go back into. A lot of that has to stop. And a lot of it, even on tolls. She added tolls as part of on many trucks. That's something I don't support. We already have one of the highest gas taxes at 34 cents that's added onto, what we pay at the pump. One of a high, diesel tax at 34 cents too. High DMV fees that we all pay for. And by the way, some of us aren't even getting notices anymore when our registration is supposed to renew. What are we really paying for? It's all going into that general fund, and it's got to stop. If we keep a lot of these dedicated revenue back where it should be, in these departments, we can afford to pay and fund a lot of the projects and not face one-time maintenance issues like what we're doing. Because without that, this $250 million bond, which by the way I am voting to support, but if we just keep generation after generation focusing on one-time projects, just like what happened with the WPA, and never maintain and keep up with many of these projects, we're going to be in the same hole as a society 20, 30 years down the line, so that your kids or grandkids are going to be facing the same dilemma, same discussions we're facing tonight. So that's how we tackle the problem. Just focus on the cuts, focus on keeping those dollars in the departments that they are dedicated for, and investing it back into, whether it's 911, into our roads, or into our bridges, or any other infrastructure projects.